And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at 5 small games. Short reviews here, just a quick overview, 2 of them about death. So here we go. First of all, we have Take That Towers, which almost sounds like a slam on us, right? Take that, Dice Towers. But it's not really. This game has Take That in the title. And so the designer said, hey, I know you don't like Take That games, but check it out. This is a little different. It is a little different. What this game does is it has these cards. It's a single deck. Everyone's drawing from this deck. And you have to play cards into these joint towers in front of you. You have to play 2 cards in 2 different towers, and then you may take control of the cards you played. Each card is a floor. Each card gives you points for the cards above it, or the same number of cards in a tower, etc. But there's a lot of take that. There's a lot of kick this person out of this tower, take your card out, what have you. It's fine. Visually, it's fantastic. It's very small, light to carry around, but I don't know that I would recommend it that much. I'd give this a 6 out of 10. It's fine, it's enjoyable, it's portable, it's simple. I like the theming of it, but it really is just another take that game at the end of the day with a few more strategic decisions. All right, now let's talk about a game that I really like, Holly Jolly. This one's not about death, this is about Christmas. Z's already reviewed this one, so I'm just going to be brief on this game. This is simply a drafting game with some mathematical things. You put cards down, there's these 3 ornaments on the table. You combine, or tinsel, I'm sorry, you add the numbers. Once you play a card down, you add the number, and then you take something from that number, or you take a stocking or a present from under the tree. And you're collecting sets. Very simple, very easy, but a very strong Christmas theme. If I was making top 10 Christmas games, this would definitely be on the list. I was very enamored with this. I'm actually putting it in the Dice Tower library. All right, then we have TrailZ. I guess this game's kind of about death. It is a 2-player strategy game where you have shrooms and slugs, and you move on tracks. Mushrooms move 1 space. The slugs can move, they just move on 2 different tracks. Slugs can kill things that they land on, like abstract strategy game, but then the other person can just put it back on the board. First person to get one to the other side wins. This is pretty abysmal. I really didn't like it at all. The pieces are kind of cute and nice, but there's not really any strategy. You just move up to your opponent until you don't want to move into a spot that they can get, so then you're just kind of all moving up, so someone's forced to move, and it's just, I would very much give this one a pass. This is a 4. Then I said there were 2 games about death. Here's the first one, I Am Death Now. So this, you're an apprentice of death. You have 5 people in front of you you're trying to kill. Each of them has different things that they need to be killed psychologically or whatever. This game is all about the funny cards that you play on people. So I might play on somebody, let's see here. Middle of the night, you have to go to the bathroom, you stub your toe in a bed frame, you pee in your pants. Scooby snacks, fall into a trapdoor hidden in the floor. Emotional roller coaster, ordering your favorite takeout, getting home and discovering it's wrong. That gives you some emotional pain. This one gives you supernatural pain, and the first one gave you physical pain. Each of the characters in the game needs a certain amount of pain, and then when you have gotten a certain amount of pain on them, you've killed them. First person to kill all their people in front of them wins. Funny artwork, silly, really good quality of cards. And then there's these black cards, which you have to play on other people usually, that says skip a turn. That's terrible, but it's not the worst card in the game. The worst card in the game is a card you draw, and it says you play this card, and everybody else decides how you'll play your cards that turn. What? That's a terrible card. And there's a lot of these cards in the game, so it just evolves into a strong take that game. Not recommended at all. Even though that's cute artwork, another 4 out of 10. And then we have ExeCUTEtion. Oh, cute ways to die. And that's what it is. It will say a bad way, like for example, it will say hanging, but it will show a cute apple hanging from the tree. It will say drawn and quartered, and it shows you cutting up a cake. It's a pretty terrible way to die. So what is this game? You play cards and other people. When they have 3 of the same card, they've died. They die a certain number of times, then the round ends. And then you roll a die, and each way someone's died is worth a random amount of points. It's take that with lots of randomness. Terrible game. Another 4 out of 10. So, I don't want you to Take That Towers is fine. And Holly Jolly, 7.5, very nice game. But the rest of this stuff, trash. Not worth your time. Anyway, that's 5 short reviews. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you next time.